Hey guys, welcome back with me, Potato Roboto. Today I am going to do this unboxing for the Marvel 80 years, the Mighty Thor. Comes from the Marvel Legends series, and if you guys look into the packaging first, it looks very nice and looks very premium with the 80 years logo over there and the Marvel Legends logo over there. And you see this huge window that comes with the Thor figure, and you can already see that it comes with one extra hand and also of course the Mjolnir. And this is of course the classic, the Mighty Thor text, so it's really nice to put this in front of the cover. And on the side, this is an art. I'll show you from this side. Yeah. This is an art from Alex Ross. I believe this is from the Avengers 1, and it has been released a few years ago. And on the back side, this is actually also the Alex Ross variant cover, and this is to celebrate the 75 years of Marvel. So it happens around 5 years ago in the Mighty Thor comic. This side is also the same, just in the different side. Now I'll just going to open this. So let's see what's inside this, because I think from the looks of it, it's going to be really awesome. So nothing more inside. You just received those really nice red dish, like a surprise backdrop. So it's really nice. Now this is the figure. What you've seen also inside the box, it's basically the same. There's no hidden accessories. So we've got this Mjolnir, Thor, and also the accessory. Oh, this is Thor, right, in this really nice figure form. First impression, I am really find this a very cool figure from the color combinations. It just looks like it jumped out from the comic book, and looking at the face is more looking like the Alex Ross kind of face. So it looks kind of real, but still in a comic essence. I really like the head mold. So details of the face, I think Hasbro has really improved there in terms of quality. The face is looking more and more detailed compared to the previous figure. And it also comes with this, with his trusty helmet that comes with these wings on both sides. And if you look into the details of the wings, it's also really nice. And this is backside. You see the hairs also coming out from the backside. You cannot remove the helmet because it's part of the molded head. And see those retinas over there, it's also really cool. Looking from the armor or torso part, it also looks very nice, very comic-ish. And basically it comes also with this cape, and the cape is basically a rubber, standard rubber that's being used for cape. It's quite sturdy. If you have some handle, you can put it to make it flow like that. And as I said, really nice detail. You see the sculpture of the muscle, and on the back side there's also some sculpture over there. See those muscle. Now for the arms itself, see those also a lot of testosterone. I think for this one, a God of Thunder. And over there, this side also, and going down a little bit on the lower part, the color of blue is really nice. It's kind of a really cool paint jobs that they have done over here. And this is for the leg part. You see those straps that's wrapped around his boots. Looks very nice with the yellow paint jobs. And for the lower part, there's also quite nice details. See those shoelaces. Underneath there's only the licensing. In terms of articulations, I can say that, well, it's the standard Marvel Legends articulation. So the head is not really, you cannot really move that much with the head. I'll just make it focus and show you. It's so the head I cannot really play around with it, so that's quite a bummer. I think because the hair is kind of locked between the capes, and basically you cannot remove the cape, so there you go, he says it's kind of stuck. But looking for torso, there are two parts of articulation, the upper part and the lower part, so you can kind of move it, the upper part like this and that, and the lower part you can also move it behind, around the waist. You cannot really crunch it to the front. I try it right now, see, I'm afraid of breaking it, and you cannot really also crunch it to the back, so it's quite limited. And for the arms, well, also there are some articulations, addition articulations over there. You see this is the 1, 2, 3 and 4. What I like is there's also an articulation over here, and basically it's also quite nice. You can twist it like this, and also this part, this part is basically just a one-way articulation. You can only move it to the front and put it back onto a straight position. You can move the arms way back like that, and for this side, yeah, well, you can basically just twist it. Same goes with here. And the thing is, with Marvel Agents, you cannot really put your arms in front of the torso, so he cannot make a resting pose. And I find that quite a bummer, but that's what you expect from a Marvel Agents figure. Now, underneath, for the lower parts, there are some articulations again. You see, this is 1, 2, and then this is 3 and 4, so quite a lot. You can move it like this. You can almost do a split. And moving to the back, it's stuck at this point, so you cannot really move it back because this part of the bottom is blocking it. And this part on the knee is also a one-way articulation. You can do it like this, up until like this, and then put it back on the straight position. And this side, oh, there's also an articulation that I haven't mentioned. Apparently this one is also an articulation. You can twist it basically, so it's quite nice because not all of the Marvel Agents figure have it, so it's quite a nice addition. Now underneath here you can basically twist it a little bit, but on the toes you cannot really twist it. Same goes with this side. So that's about the articulations. Now in terms of accessories, I can also say that in terms of accessories, as I said before, this is the only accessories that we've got. But first we are going to talk about this Mjolnir. And if you see the Mjolnir, it is the most detailed Mjolnir in a figure that I've ever seen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so far I've never seen Mjolnir that's being written with this whoever holds the hammer, if he would shoot what? I don't recall that word. Oh, the power shall possess the power of Thor. I think that's about it. But basically, if you look into it, it is being an etched inside. So the more that it's being an etched inside, so it looks like this is like written, really carved into stone. And details of the stone itself is really cool. See those scratch marks. Everything looks very, very nice. And this is also for the handles, and also comes with these straps. Now the other extra pair of hand is not a pair, my bad, is actually just a hand. You only receive this one, and this is only for the left hand, and it's basically a fist pose. And I'll just switch it right now. There, basically you just remove it and then you put the new one. It's really easy to do that because I really like the mechanics that they use. It's basically just a plug and play like that. And for this one, I'll put the Mjolnir right into his arm. See? He's still worthy after all. Ha 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 ha. In terms of the height itself, this figure stands tall at around 17 centimeters of 17 and a half. So it's around 7 inch. That's quite huge for a Marvel Legends figure. And for comparison, I have here is the Iron Man from the first 10 years Marvel Legends series. The height is basically Thor is slightly taller than Iron Man, which is should be correct. And I have also another comparison with, well, this is the figure art thrown in. Look, it's just like a Gandalf and Hobbit over there. And I also have this Batman. Basically, Batman can also be looks very tiny over here, but it's quite. Anyway, instead of me having to put this for too long, there you go. So basically, the figure is really nice and very tall. That's my unboxing and review for the Marvel Legends 80 years, the Mighty Thor. And as I said, it looks very nice. The color combination, it looks very colorful and also astonishing. What do you guys think? Sounds off in comments. If you find this video is interesting, don't forget to hit likes and subscribe to my channel for future Marvel Legends unboxing and review. Last but not least, I would like to say thank you all for watching, and Potato Roboto signing off. Bye bye!